Today's round brings us back out to Sierra Lakes. We're going to see what kind of mistakes you make throughout the round that keep you from breaking 80.
All right. Should be real good. Just up the left side, curl back into the fairway. All right, we're out here, Sierra Lakes. Another video at my home course. Got out after work, had some free time, so figured I'd come play. No warm up, straight to the car, from the car to the course. I know that that's been a little bit of a recipe for disaster in the past, but see how it goes. First shot felt good. We're gonna just try and swing smooth and easy all day today. Keep it easy, have a good time. Okay, we've got 40 yards to the front. Great first tee shot here. Just up the left side, rode the hill down to the right. So, good spot. 40 yards, pin's kind of in the front. Got some schmutz here by the ball. But we're gonna just try and hit this nice and easy. Let it land on the front, roll up a little bit. Got the 58 here. Keep it smooth and simple. Little thin. Got away with it though. It spun. Not a bad first approach. It's a green. So we'll take that. Got ourselves kind of a long putt here, but should be fairly simple. Little right to left, back down the hill. Just get it out there and let it roll down. Not my best stroke. Something just didn't feel comfortable. Pushed it a little and it's a little slower than I thought it would be, but it's okay. We've got ourselves a pretty easy par putt. Just gonna go straight in the hole, right edge. So we're about 3.5 feet away. I'm not gonna give it too much room to break. Perfect. Take that. Par to start is good. Hole 2, we got a par 4, kind of a short one. It's about 350 yards. We're gonna hit driver just because no warm-ups, no range balls. Want to have the biggest club face, leave myself the most room for error. So gonna hit driver, gonna aim out at that bunker up on the right-hand side of the green. It's got some room to fade, it's got some room to draw, so we'll aim it at that. Whatever happens, happens. That was not a good swing. Pulled that one, pull hook left, but I think it'll be in an open spot over there, just over the palm trees, so it's all right. We'll get back to it. Okay, we got lucky and came all the way through the fairway on this side. We've got 131 yards to the middle of the green, 123 to the front edge from this side. So I'm gonna hit pitching wedge. Might be a little long, but I'd rather be long than come up in the sand in front. And we've got kind of a thick rough lie here. Might grab it a little. So I'm gonna go pitching wedge. Pin's tucked behind the tree in front of the bunkers here, so just gonna go right of it, that palm tree that's kind of sticking out by the roof. I don't know if that got there. That was heavy. Yeah, that came up short of the bunker. That was real thick. Not a bad swing, just rough ate that up. Okay, just missed the bunker, so that's good. It's got a little wedge shot up and over. I'm gonna hit the 54. just because the rough is so thick. I want to make sure this gets up and over. Sometimes my 58 will slide under. So I want to get up and over the bunker and just roll out to the pin. The pin's all the way on the back, so let's just hit a good wedge up there. Not bad at all. Pin high right, looks like about 3.5 feet. So I will take that chance to save a par here. Just left me a tap in here basically, 3.5 feet. Can't ask for much more than this. Perfect. I will take that. Par start. And I haven't really felt like I made a great swing yet, so not bad at all. We got the first par 5. It's playing 505, a little downwind. Want to get back to hitting a fade, so I'm going to aim at the right edge of those bunkers up the left side. I'm going to really feel like I'm set up for a fade and trust that it's going to fade. Hit it straight. Got away with it and missed the bunker, so that'll be okay. 250 to the front. I got a pretty decent lie here. I'm gonna hit my 3-wood. Just try and push it up there as far as I can. Set up for a good third.
This is one of those choices that hurts your chance to break 80. Chose the wrong club here. I probably should have just gone with something safer that gets me back into the fairway rather than staying in the rough.
Probably should have just hit an iron, get it back in play. But now I've got a thick rough lie again. 122 yards, looks like it's 130 yards to the flag. Thick lie, thick rough, side hill lie, ball below my feet. I'm gonna hit my A wedge because this is sitting up a little bit. I think I could get enough on it to at least hit the front of the green, and I don't think there'll be any spin. So I think this one will roll. Plus it is downwind. So I'm just aiming between the left edge and the flag because this should go also a little right. Oh, that jumped out. Okay. Front half of the green. Not bad. Could have been much worse. Okay, we've got 36 feet. Played this hole pretty poorly so far, but still have a birdie shot. So I guess that's the positive to look at. This one is uphill. Wind is helping. Should go a little bit to the right. Not a ton. But this is all about pace. Just get it up there close enough so that we have an easy par. Pulled it a little bit. Kind of aimed it, pulled it out past that flag shadow. Didn't hit it near hard enough. The greens are soft today. So I think that's why I hit and didn't roll out at all. And I think that's going to be the theme through the day. This one should want to go a little to the right. I'm going to aim it just inside the left edge. Snuck it in there. 3 pars to start. I like it. Now if we could get swinging well, maybe we'll put ourselves in better position. Hole 4, par 3. It's playing 158 to the flag. It's kind of on the front third. Got a little helping wind. I am going to hit my 8-iron. I'm going to just try and get one of those real smooth driving range warm-up swings going. So should be a good number, but if it's a little long, it's okay. Just trying to swing smooth, get some good contact. Haven't had a great swing yet. Just a little right of the green, but that felt good. Okay, got a tough pitch. Got to land it up on top of the hole, on top of the hill, and then it wants to go down to the hole. So a tough angle. Let's just get a nice little wedge up there, 58 degree. Let's land it just on the green. Let it trickle down. Not much I could do with that. Just a really tough spot there. So a little unfortunate, but gotta account for that. Should have seen the pin on the right side and aimed for a miss left. Would have been okay. Had I been in the bunker even, just shooting straight across, that would have been better than trying to pitch up and land on that hill. It's gonna take a really good putt here. We just wanna make sure we get it up close. We don't wanna leave ourselves working hard for bogey. Not bad. At least it's a tap in for the bogey. Minimized the damage there. So it's okay. If you remember a couple videos ago, I started talking about the whole 3-hole stretch thing and trying to play for a score in that 3-hole stretch rather than think about the round as a whole. And thinking about that, started off this front 3 par, par, par. My goal personally is to be 1 over par through 3. So that put me a stroke ahead. Now starting my second stretch of 3, I am +1, which is fine. I could just go get a couple pars here. Got a par 4 pretty straight away, then another par 3. So we'll try and keep this 3-hole stretch under control, but in the back of my mind, I don't have to tighten up trying to get a par because I know I'm a stroke ahead since I already got even par on the first 3-hole stretch. So technically I'm 1 up. Okay, hole number 5, par 4, playing into the wind, playing uphill, 401 yards. Toughest hole on the course, but let's just hit a nice fade off that left 150 marker out there. Catch the hill, give ourselves a chance at a par here. Not the greatest. It's gonna catch the rough. I don't feel like I'm swinging smooth with my driver at all. I feel like I'm aiming balls, trying to hit really guided shots, and I'm not just swinging free. So we're gonna change that up. We're gonna start swinging free, start swinging easy, hit some good drives. Okay, another tough tee shot here. Left me 177 to the middle, 195 to the back. Pin is in the back. I am in thick rough. 185-ish, I think I want to hit. 180. I've got wind kind of shifted and is helping. I'm going to hit my 6-iron. I think my 6-iron is enough to at least get to the front of the green and kind of roll for me, because again, I don't think there's going to be much spin. And I think my 9-wood is going to be too much. But not a great lie. We're just trying to get ourselves in a good spot. Actually came out pretty good. Yeah, it's in the rough, just short right of the green. So that's fine. That's a good miss because the pin is in the back left. So I'll have some green to work with there. So not a bad miss. Got about 25 feet, should go a little bit to the left, and it is downhill, so it's gonna be quick. Oof. I will take that. Kicked left hard right off the bat, and then it did try to come back to the right. So that was fun. Bogey. That's what happens. Bad tee shot. Missed the green on the second. Then a really tough third chip. So minimize the damage for sure. Okay, hole 5. About 162 yards to the pin. We want to swing smooth and easy, so we're going to hit a 7-iron. Just going to go right at it. Nice and smooth and easy. Pushed it out right. Looks like might have caught the bunker. All right, we got to get loose and swing better. Tried to club up to really swing easy, and that still had me kind of feeling like I needed to aim it or do something funky. So we got to scramble here. Okay, we did catch the bunker here. Just got to get it up. Got my 58. Just got to get it up and out of the bunker. Just barely over the lip here. And it should roll down real nicely. Just a little right of where I want. Okay, just at that left edge. Take that. All right, second set of 3 is done. Got up and down out of the bunker there to save a par, so finished that one 2 over. But I was even on the first 3, so that has me on pace. Has me the 2 over after 6. So that keeps me right where I need to be. Okay, hole 7. Again, some helping wind. 333. We're just going straight over that bunker out there. And that's about 250 carry to the fairway over the bunker. So just going straight over the bunker. Let's get one out there and have a nice short second shot in. Perfect. Yep. Right in the fairway and rolling down towards the green. So I'll have a nice short one in. Really good tee shot there. Left me just 41 yards to the flag. Just right here in the middle of the fairway. Couldn't have done it any better. And really happy that it seemed to finally put a good swing on the ball. So now I just need to hit this one 35 yards to the front edge. I don't want to go much past it. So I'm hitting my 58. Because even if I just barely get on the front edge, I'm okay. But if you go past it, there's a little bowl that runs off. So just trying to hit this one just right of it, kind of right in the middle of that bunker, and just let it creep on. That should be good. It hit right on the little upslope just short of the green like I kind of wanted to do. And it checked up, but it did kick forward. So hopefully got a nice little roll and ends up close. Let's go see. Looks like it checked up decently. Left me about 6-8 feet for the birdie, but it's exactly where I wanted to be. I was okay. I knew that short was possibly an option there, and I am 100% okay with that. Yeah, about 9 feet, just short of it, putting up the hill. Should go slightly right to left, but this is going to be the easiest putt rather than coming back up and over the knob. ending up down in the bowl somewhere. I am totally happy with this. Take it 10 out of 10 times. I got it just outside the right edge. Let's put a good roll. Ooh. Tried to hit it through the break and hit it a little hard, pulled it a little bit. All right. We'll take a par. Hole number 8, par 5, 542 yards. It's playing straight into the wind. Pulled it. All right. Luckily, like I said, it's into the wind, so it didn't go very far. So I think I'll have plenty of room to get a second shot out there. So even though I hit it pretty well, like I said, it's pretty hard into the wind. That one only went like 206. So I've still got 330 to the middle of the green. So I'm just gonna hit my 2 hybrid again. I think I can hit it, just draw it around those trees in front of me and just get down there. I wanna try and get another 230-ish yards, have about 100 to 120 left into the green. So I got my 2 hybrid. Let's just draw it right around those trees in front of us. Perfect. Hit the fairway and it's rolling down the fairway. So hopefully I have about 120 left. Okay, that second shot was perfect. I've got 114 to the middle, 120 to the flag. It is back pin location. I want to get all the way there because there's a pretty big ridge, so I don't want to have to putt up that. And I got the wind into me, so I'm going to play my pitching wedge. Kind of a narrow stance, kind of a more pitchy, low flighted shot, and just try and get this one all the way back there. Looks like it just rolled off the back of the green, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Should have a decent putt. Actually, I'm gonna need to chip this just because it's sitting in some thick stuff. Hit that one a little thin, but I wanted to get up and over that ridge, so I'm okay with this. Just too much junk right here, right in front of me, that's gonna mess with this. So let's just chip it, take some of that out of play. I should be able to just land it just on, and it should kick that down slope and roll up nicely. Yeah, just like that. That was the play. So I'll take the par and move on. We got this last third sector on the front 9, par start, so let's keep it going. Hole number 9, short par 4, 308 only, but there's water in play left. Don't want to tempt that at all. The wind is blowing to the left, so just want to lay back. I'm gonna hit my 9 wood, just try and get it out there 205-ish, 210-ish, and then have a 100-yard shot in. Felt really good. Looks like, yeah, stayed on the flat part on the top of the hill, so good shot. Looks like 76 yards to the flag. Wind kind of right to left. I think this is a 58. Got a good lie. And I don't want to go super long. I think my 54, I tend to hit it a little longer. So 58, kind of at the middle of that sand trap back there. Just want to stay just a touch right of the flag. Looks a little bit further right than I wanted. Just kind of right half of the sand trap rather than the center. And a little long, caught it a little thin, but it'll do. We're putting. Okay, we got about 45 feet here. It's gonna wanna go up the hill, then down the hill. And it's gonna wanna move to the left. Just wanna make sure. I don't think it's gonna move a ton to the left. Maybe just out at the flag shadow. Just wanna put a good roll, leave myself a good second shot in. Good second putt. Turn. Turn. Oof. Okay, that was a really good putt. Read that well. Tap-in pars are nice. So that's a good finish to the front nine. Front nine finished 2 over because I was even on the first 3, 2 over on the second 3, and then even on the back 3. So 2 over par, 38. That's not a bad start at all to the day. So let's see how the second 9 goes. Okay, we're kicking off the back 9 here. Hole 10, it's a dog leg par 4. Goes to the right. It's 367 yards. Can't see it, I don't think, but there's a bunker out there to the right. Just kind of want to carry that. Just gonna cut it around the corner with a fade. Absolutely perfect. That should give me a perfect short wedge in. Okay, second shot. Got a perfect shot in. Unfortunately, the pin is in a horrible spot. It's tucked. I want nothing to do with that. It's 103 to the flag, 104 to the flag. So this is gonna be a little long, but that's okay. I'm gonna go just left of the flag. This ball's above my feet a little, so it should bring it back to the left as well. Yep, left of the flag, center of the green. Just try and move out of here with 2 putts because that pin is just begging for a disaster. I did not want any part of that flag, being short-sighted. Also didn't want any part of the bunker over there. So got a good chance here now. Just make my 2 putts and move on. This one should be a little quick back down the hill. Oof. I do not know how that went just over the edge. We'll take a par though. Hole 11 plays downhill. It's kind of a short par 4, but there is a waste area that's kind of trouble up the right hand side that I don't really want part of. Driver comes into play with that. So I'm just hitting 3-wood. Gonna go up the left side. Just kind of over, just right of that 150 marker. Just want to be out that way for a good angle into the pin. Should be perfect. Right there, just by the 150 marker. All right, I got hung up in the rough, which is unfortunate, but not mad at it. Hit a good shot, hit it right where I wanted to, just didn't fade. But now I've got 175 to the flag. It is tucked all the way in the back right, so I want no part of the flag because the green falls off the back, then I'm short-sighted and just all kinds of bad. So I'm gonna take a little less club. I'm gonna go with my 7-iron, and I'm going at that tallest tree behind the green, trying to get middle to the back half only, but should be nowhere near. This might, maybe it hits and rolls up, but if I land in the middle of the green, just in line with that big tree, I am totally fine. Pushed it more right than I thought. Gonna have a tricky chip up and over the hill. Let's see what we could do. So exactly what I didn't want to do, leave myself short-sighted here. Now I gotta go up and over this hill. It's gonna land on a downslope. Not a ton of room to work with. So if I could get this within 10, 15 feet, I'll be very happy. Gonna have to land it, maybe even one hop in the thick stuff. Might be really good. Gonna have to go high with it though. That was what I was afraid of, hitting that down slope and just shooting on me. All right. Nothing I could do on that. Hit it in the wrong spot, wrong miss there. Let's just try and minimize the damage, get out of here with a bogey. Yeah, about 24 feet. I think it's gonna wanna go left at the start and then back to the right. So if it wants to go both directions, let's just aim it straight at it. Ooh, went a little bit harder to the right than I thought. Not bad though. I'm okay with that speed, okay with that line. Take a bogey. Bogeys are not bad. In fact, that means for the first 3 here on the back, 10, 11, and 12. Oh no, that was just number 11. So +1 so far through 10 and 11. So let's get a par on 12, keep on pace. Number 12, par 4. We're going back with the wind. Can't see it, but right behind these bushes up the right, there's a couple bunkers and they're on a hill. It's about 250 to carry that hill and kick down into the little valley where the fairway is. So just kind of going left edge of that hill, carry that, hit the downhill, see if we can't get a big roll. Gonna be perfect. Right down the little speed slot. Not my best swing, I can admit that. That did not feel smooth at all. That felt very forced and very hit the ball. That didn't feel very swing and let the ball get in the way. But got away with it, so we're gonna take it, but we're gonna keep that in mind. We're gonna not be results focused and say how good of a shot that was. We're gonna say, let's swing a little smoother and easier next time. We were definitely trying to kill that. Okay, like I said, good drive. We're in the fairway down here in the little bowl. We've got 104 to the flag, 88 to carry the bunker. We do have some helping wind, so we're gonna hit the 54 degree. We're gonna go just left of the flag. We're gonna go the green tree and the kind of bare tree behind it. We're gonna go right between those. Split those 2 trees and we should be just fine. Pulled it a little left, but should be all right. Should be in a good spot. Putting for birdie. Not mad at it. I'll take a long putt. I didn't want to go at the flag because I didn't want to come up short in the bunker, go right, be short-sided again. So, long putt, should go a little bit to the right. Let's just get it back there and have a tap in. That was not a great putt. Left me a long putt here. That was way faster up the hill than I expected it to be, and left me a lot of work. Went a lot more to the right than I thought too. Oh, that went hard and fast. My goodness. All right, just in the left edge. All right, first 3-putt of the day. That's unfortunate. But like we said, got away with one off the tee. Was not as good a swing as it ended up being with the result. So might have deserved a bogey there. Got 152 to the flag. Wind seems to be helping a little bit. We're just gonna hit an easy 9-iron. Try and go just left to the flag. Okay. 9-iron came up a little short. Got a tough chip now. Just want to get it onto the green. Had a feeling that was going to happen. Didn't leave myself room. Keep leaving myself short-sided, and that's causing me some troubles. So, gotta miss in better spots. Gotta leave myself better opportunities for these chips, because these chips short-sided onto downhill slopes are not good. And now I got another tricky 15-20 footer that's gonna move a pretty decent amount. And it should be fast. Did not see it moving that much. Wow. Okay, that's a bogey. All right, gotta not leave myself short-sided. Hole 14, another short par 4. It's kind of like number 11, where there's a waste bunker up the right. We don't want anything to do with that, so we're going just inside that 150 marker up the left, that kind of tall, lonesome tree up the left edge of the fairway. We're hitting 3-wood, taking the trouble out of play there. Okay, we put ourselves in a bad spot here, pulled that one left, and we are up against the fence. I heard it hit the fence. I'm hoping it stayed inbounds. Okay, we are inbounds, but we don't really have a swing because we are right up against the fence. So I'm gonna just have to try and punch this out to give myself some sort of shot in. All right, we are back in play. Okay, we've got 153 to the middle. Pin is all the way in the back. It's like 170 to the back edge. Got wind in our face. We're gonna hit the 7-iron. Just try and get ourselves middle back half of the green. Oh, it felt so good. Looks good from here, probably like 15, 20 feet maybe, but that felt really good. That was the swing I've been looking for all day. That was a nice high push draw. If I could hit that ball flight every time, I would be so happy. That was just a real loose, free swing and not trying to aim it at all. So felt good. Oh, and it's actually even better than I thought. I thought 15, 20 feet from back there. Looks like it's gonna be about 6 at the most. So I don't know about you, but I've had way too many shots where it looks real good from back in the fairway and I get excited that I'm 15 feet away. So that's kind of what I was thinking on that one. But as you can see, it's like 3.5 feet away. Ball pitched right there, rolled out to here. Just absolutely perfect shot. Could not have drawn that one up any better. So didn't give my self credit for that one, and I probably should have. Okay, let's give this the attention it deserves, because we want to make sure we are not gonna just give away the shot at par. And I have this just inside the right edge. Let's just give it a nice roll. Pulled it. As soon as I hit it, I knew I pulled it. Oh, can't believe that. Thought I had a really good save there, punching out of the trees and hitting my best iron shot of the day to 3.5 feet. But unfortunately, gonna put a bogey down. That one's gonna sting, so take a second. Got a gettable par 5 coming up next, so I'm gonna just get that out of my mind, get ready for the next one. So tough little stretch there. 4 bogeys in a row. 4 bogeys in a row. Short-sided, left me a tough chip. Bad 3-putt. Short-sided, left me another tough chip. And then a bad tee shot followed by a bad putt on what should have been able to save one. So it's all right. We're gonna move on. We got a par 5. It's gettable. We're gonna hit a good tee shot. It's downwind, so this should make for a pretty gettable hole today. All right, we got a par 5. It's only playing 475. Tee shot's downwind. We're just aiming up at the 150 mark and that bunker just right of the green. Let's get back to the nice smooth swing. Perfect. That should give me a really good second shot in. Okay, good tee shot. Left me 214 to the flag. We're going right over that white rock because that pin is kind of tucked left. And we're gonna just try and get it up there on the green and have an eagle putt. Oh, that's so good. Should be right center of the green. That was hit really well. Happy with that, whatever it ended up doing, because I hit that absolutely on line where I wanted to, and the wind took it back a little towards the hole. So whatever we get up there and see is gonna be fine by me. So like I said, not gonna be mad at that one at all. I am just off the back of the green. I think I can putt it from there. Although I hit that really good chip earlier from just off the green on number 8. So maybe want to chip it. No, I think I'm gonna putt that. Looks like it's gonna be just one little hop off the thick stuff and then just kind of roll down. Yeah, it's just right on the front. So, not mad at that at all. That ended up going 220. The wind was helping, but that's okay. All right, so this one should want to go left once it gets going. Pitch mark, cup mark. Had the line. Just didn't hit the speed I needed, but it was just inside. This is that cup mark I was talking about, and it rolled just about right there. So I think had I hit that cup mark with any type of pace, it would have got there and been pretty darn good. And I think this is still going to want to move pretty decent amount to the left. So we are going to go just outside right. And I'll take that. That is a real good birdie. Needed that after 4 straight bogeys. That at least gets me through this second 3-hole stretch here on the back. I was bogey, now a birdie, so finished that one at +1 like I wanted to. So if I could play this last 3-hole stretch at par instead of 1 over, we're right on track. But I think that's been a good help to kind of look at it that way and not get frustrated with 4 bogeys in a row. You break it down to a 3-hole stretch, okay, you're +2, then all of a sudden you're +1, you're right back on track. Just feels so much more manageable, feels less frustrating, and that's a good thing. Anything to keep you less frustrated on the course is good. All right, last 3-hole stretch of the day, hole 16. Just long straight par 4, 401 yards. Just aiming at that bunker way out in the distance, left of the green. Just hit it right at that, and we will be perfectly fine. That was such a bad swing. I'm not doing myself any favors here on this back 9. Okay, that one went absolutely nowhere. Hit it so low, it hit the rough and just got eaten up right away. I've still got 235 to the front. Looks like I could get a decent amount of club on the ball. I'm gonna hit my 3-wood and just try and get it up there as far as possible.
This is another mistake that'll cost you. I was frustrated after a bad stretch of holes and then another bad tee shot and just grabbed the 3-wood trying to smash it. Looking back, I definitely should have chose something else and just get it up in the fairway, set myself up for a good 3rd shot.
We're just making a mess. This is bad. Okay, let's get up there and recover. Let's try and make a bogey, because that was not good. Okay, we ended up on the cart path, so we're gonna have to take relief. So we're gonna just drop right here. And we are right at the red marker, so 100 yards to the middle. Flag looks like it's tucked in the front, just behind the bunker. We are just Trying to make sure we get it up and over these trees. Just try and give ourselves a look at par. So we're just trying to make one good swing here. That little V-shaped tree in front of me, we're just trying to go right over that. Flag is just over the left edge of it. Right where I wanted to go. Oh, kicked right off the hill, the bunker in front. So it kicked right on me, so it's gonna be a little bit of work. But, oh, now that I'm over this way, I can see it's all the way off the right edge. But I can two-putt from there, make a bogey. So that definitely had a little bit of cut spin on it. It hit just up there, a little long and left of the flag, but it had that right spin and it hit on that downslope, so it shot across here. Unfortunate, but it's a par putt. This one's gonna definitely want to go to the left. I got the collar right behind me. Let's just get a little steep and just get it out there. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. That was just real tough. You've seen how thick the rough is today, so with the collar behind me, that made that really, really tough. Whew. Really thought that was gonna just go by for me. Okay, right, 1 was the bad tee shot, 2 was the bad second, 3 on, yeah, 4 or 5. Okay, the way that putt fell in on the side there, kind of back door, side door, definitely feel like I stole one there, but I'm happy to avoid a double. So, move on. Feel like I stole one, got away with it. Let's go hit a good shot on the next hole. Okay, we have 190 to the flag. We're gonna hit the 9 wood after the way we hit the last one on that approach. Might be a touch long, so we're gonna try to fade it a little bit. And we're gonna just hit it nice and easy. Oh, be the number. Looks like just off the back edge, just left of the flag. Wind is blowing kind of in off the right to the left, so it never faded back the way I wanted to. But I think that was a really good shot. I am super happy with that. So I did go just a touch long, but like I said, I'm not mad at that. Kind of have the same chip shot that I had on hole number 8, the par 5. Where I just need to barely trickle the chip over the fringe, over the rough, maybe even bounce once in the rough, and then it's all downhill. So it'd be a nice little roll up to the flag. I think if it hits right here or right there. So I'll take that. Landed in the rough just like I wanted. Trickled up there. We've got a shot at the par. And this is inside 3 feet. So we are not giving away the hole. We're just going straight at the hole and hitting it off the back of the cup. Just like that. All right, take a par. Okay, hole 18, par 5, 501. There's 2 bunkers way out there, green side. We're just aiming at those. Just hit one more good one. I pulled that left. It went over the bunkers up the left, but it could be in trouble. Well, the good news is I hit that so bad it stayed good. I've still got 240 to the front edge of the green. Out of this rough, downhill lie. I don't love it. So I'm gonna just hit my A wedge because the fairway kind of rolls out at about 140 and goes down into a creek. I don't want to go into that. I just want to leave myself 100 yards in. So I'm gonna hit the A wedge, try and land it 115 yards. Should roll forward, but should stay out of the creek. It's not really a creek, it's an old lake. So I just want to stay out of that, give myself a 100 to 120 yard shot in. So let's just hit a good layup. Okay, perfectly fine. Okay, we've got 111 to the middle, 115 to the flag. We're hitting the same A wedge. Just left of the flag stick because I don't want to be short-sighted. Let's just get up and down. Oh, I hit that so thin. Oh no. Okay. Over the back of the green. Well, it hit the middle of the green. Rolled off the back. I could see it setting up by that last tree right of the pin. It's setting up. We're gonna have a chip back down the hill, so it's gonna be tough. But we could do this and make bogey or better. We did not make this easy on ourselves. Just a little onto the green. Let it roll. It should kick left. I see a little pitch mark down there that I want to land on about 3-4 feet onto the green. Should give me a nice roll. Oh no. We have made a mess of this hole. Okay. That was for 5. This is for the bogey. This is going to want to go to the right. Got to put this outside the hole. Hit it through the break. Three putt, double bogey to ruin the streak of breaking 80. That was frustrating. That's a tough way to lose out on breaking 80. Hate to do that, especially after starting 2 over on the front. It's kind of inexcusable, but it is something I struggle with, which is starting good and then struggling to keep it going because I press too hard to start hitting good shots. So definitely a learning experience. I'm gonna go ahead and keep track on this one of where the mistakes were made, what could have been avoided, and show you guys how fast you could go from breaking 80 to shooting above 80 with just a couple of silly mistakes. So it is what it is. 80 is still a really good score. We're gonna move on. We'll do better in the next round. If you guys stuck with me the whole time, really appreciate you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next Friday.